Good morning, Cardano Army. It's your boy Boomin coming at you with yet another video, guys. Go ahead and do all the things that the algorithm likes for me. I'm hot tea and honey, lot loaded, ready to go. Let's get this show started. Thank you so much to our wonderful Patreon subscribers, Catherine B, Offler, LLC, Craig, and Feruz, Maryland for Crypto, and VET Docky. Let's get the show started. So, we have another DeFi protocol on Cardano here. This is called Cherryland. Their testnet is now live. I wanted to bring this to you guys' attention. This is something that I remember being shown last year, and now they have finally released a testnet, which is pretty cool. Obviously, guys, I don't have to tell you, do your own research. Don't ape everything in. It's just a testnet, so, test it out, but be cautious. Cherryland is an open source, secure, scalable lending and borrowing protocol on the Cardano blockchain, and with the explosion of TVL on Cardano, just wanted you guys to know what was going on here. So this is Cherryland, bringing lending and borrowing to Cardano. Okay, so testnet is now live. A new version of the testnet will be deployed in a few days. So let's take a look here. Here's how it looks. It looks pretty cool. Looks pretty clean. I do like it. We can see some lockups here, lending, borrowing. Pretty cool. So use at your own risk, obviously, but I just wanted to bring this to your attention. I'd like to give a shout out to the sponsor of this channel, OneCom, ticker symbol 1COMM, 0% fees until at least the end of December 2023 for all existing and new delegators. Follow OneCom on Twitter for Cardano news and notes. Thank you to OneCom again for sponsoring the channel. Delegate your ADA to OneCom today. Make sure that you're not delegating in a retired stake pool. And yeah, let's keep Cardano decentralized, guys. OneCom, ticker symbol 1COMM. Let's run it up. All right, so there's no Marlo token, guys. All right, this is from Marlo. We talked about Marlo being released on the mainnet about a week back. There's no Marlo token, so please don't be scammed. This is what they posted here. Dear Marlo community, there is no Marlo token, and we're not currently planning to mint any Marlo tokens. Please be aware of scam site or dexes offering Marlo tokens. All right, Marlo is a protocol. There is no, and my dog is barking. Sorry about that. My dog seen another dog go outside and started barking. But yeah, Marlo's a protocol. There will be no Marlo token. The only Marlo token that is out there is ADA. All right, so don't get scammed. It's in your best interest to, read things thoroughly and only put your money where you know it's going to be. So just wanted to bring that to your attention. Let's go ahead and move on. All right, so we have a video here explaining Hydra. Now, this is only one part of Hydra, but there are 4 versions of Hydra at this moment. You can have a Hydra head with 4 casinos and tables within each casino. Better to think of Hydra as a mini ledger that can be fine-tuned to your use case. So let's take a look here. He's going to be explaining a version of Hydra. I think this is definitely thought-provoking.
But he had a really good example of like a casino. So imagine a casino. We're all this huge casino. You're in Vegas and you're one of the biggest casinos of the world and it's super crowded, right? Now let's say that we just sit down, you and I and Zanji and Mark sit down at a poker table, right? we announce to the casino how many chips we're each bringing with us to the poker table. Now, the four of us sit down at a game for over an hour of just hands and you know, number of chips going up and down and whatever else. Then, at the end of that hour, when we all get up from the table and leave, and also at any point any one of us can get up and leave, but let's say, just to make it easy, we all get up and leave at the same time. When we get up and leave, we all know now, take a count of how many chips we have, and then at that point, we let the rest of the casino know, like, okay, hey guys, this is how many chips we all ended up with. Mark has 100 chips more, I have 200 chips less, Art Official has 50 chips more, and Zanji broke even, right? Which is, you know, the second best thing to winning in a casino. So then at that point, if you, in that example of the casino and the poker table, the casino is the Cardano layer 1 blockchain, and then the poker table is the Hydra head. And then all of us sitting at the table are participants in that head. So you can imagine at a casino, as a good example, casinos have lots of poker tables, and each of those would be individual Hydra heads with their known set of actors. And then again, whenever a hand is dealt and the chips are moved around, everyone at that table knows with near instant finality, right? As soon as the dealer says, okay, this person won the pot, everyone at the table agrees almost instantaneously, like, yeah, that's how that went. So anyway, so that's sort of an example of how the heads and stuff works.
Thank you for that beautiful explanation. And let's go ahead and move on, guys. So we have recent highlights of the recent CIP 1694 workshop in ZUG. Hear from Nicholas, Cardano Foundation Community Manager, as he shares key insights from the engaging discussions on-chain deposits, DREP incentives, and more. Let's take a look at this video.
The Zug workshop was just amazing. I mean, there were so many different people from the Cardano community there, representatives from different companies that are actually building on Cardano, like NMaker or MuesliSwap. And also we had a lot of SPOs there. And I mean, very importantly, we had representatives from the Cardano Foundation, EMURGO, and IOHK also joining us there. Not to lead the conversation, but to actually join the community in talking about the various governance discussions. And the way it was structured, it was a full day event on June 3rd. And yeah, it was just an amazing experience to get so many different perspectives about governance, just join the conversation who really made a difference, I believe.
That's amazing. It sounds like you had such a great showing of community participants. What were some of the topics you guys talked about?
One of the topics was the on-chain deposits for governance actions or the DREPs itself. So when a user needs to, or when a user wants to create a governance action on chain, when they want to submit the governance action on chain, they will have to pay a deposit fee. And we discussed, first of all, how high should the deposit fee be? And then we also discussed for the DREPs itself, like how high should the deposits be for them to register themselves on chain. And another thing we talked about was, I think one of the most interesting topics are the DREP incentives. So here we had some, I would say, heated discussion about if a DREP should have an incentive, if they should be incentivized. And basically the whole group was split into two camps. One group said, yes, absolutely, we need incentives. Otherwise, why would DREPs do anything, basically? Why would they spend all that time in governance? And then we had this other camp that was more on the side of, no, we should absolutely not do it. Yeah, it was a very interesting discussion, and I could spend probably hours just talking about that.
All right, so that was pretty awesome, guys. We see Voltaire in full effect, and looks like on our last video, XRP was pumping. I kind of glanced at why it was pumping. It looks like they won a partial victory against the SEC. This is good. A judge ruled, I believe, that secondary sales are not securities, which is awesome. So congratulations to the XRP army. This is good. This is good. This is definitely good for all of crypto. Hopefully they win their case, and old Gary Gensler gets laughed out of town. That would be music to my ears. So congratulations to the XRP army there. I know that doesn't have anything to do with Cardano, but I'm glad to see them win, and hopefully that could carry on over to Cardano side. All right, guys. Well, let's get out of here. I love y'all. Thank you to Catherine B, Offler, LLC, Kraken, Feruz, Den, Maryland for Crypto, and VET Docky. Let's keep chopping wood, and I'll talk to you guys soon with the Vechain and Cardano updates. Have an amazing day.